from the beginning. Get into the game with a good draft and then move on from there.
Okay. Well, speaking of which, it looks like Team Vitality have stolen the same playbook, or at least the first pick of the Delia here, looking to change things up. Team Secrets, this is not just with everything seems to be reversed right now, with Elaine being picked up by Team Secret, and of course with the Lady Jean just kind of rounding it out. You just got to go with the Lady Jean no matter what, right?
Yeah, it's just like, if it's not banned, definitely pick it up early. It seems to be the formula that has been working out for all of these teams. Vitality gets a very scary combination themselves. They got the Delia Kaiser combination, and that was something that they didn't have in the previous game. They did have the Kaiser, but without the support of the Delia. Probably as a block pick away from Team Secret, but this time they get the full combination themselves. It's going to be fun to watch, but the Team Secret seems like they are trying to make a point here. We can play your heroes, but better.
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit of disrespect more than anything else. But okay, let's talk a little bit about the Shangguan here, right? Team Vitality, we know that Highland can technically play him, and he did have that one really good game. But I think that when things get chaotic and difficult, especially going up against a Titan like Team Secret, where generally you want to play probably the less mechanically difficult heroes, just to make your life a lot easier. Like, you can worry about the other things. You have so many other things to worry about now with like spell selection and all that, and like targeting and all that. But wouldn't it be better for Team Vitality to choose a hero that doesn't have a 14% win rate?
Absolutely. I mean, my ex-coach used to tell me, when things get hard, just dumb it down. Pick the easiest things to play, and then focus on executing as a team instead of trying to play the hardest hero of the game. Sure, it's flashy, sure, it's fun, but now you're trying to take wins. Now you're trying to move on further in this tournament, and sometimes I completely agree with that. You have to dumb down the game for yourself, for your team, and pick something simple. A Princess Frost still left on the table. The Mai wasn't banned up to that point as well. So pick up these. Oh, it was banned already, but pick up the Mai, pick up the Zhouyu, pick up even something simple to execute that your entire team knows how to play around and with, and just outplay your opponents from there. Yeah.
And I feel like the Shangguan, it can work. It's just that there's a lot of potential weaknesses, and I think that you need to shore it up, and the positioning is going to be just very, very important. And I'm not a huge fan of that pick here. But that said, the Fang here and the Mayin, both to kind of round out their draft with Team Vitality, are they, would you say, tanky enough with the Mayin and the Kaiser kind of frontlining to really deal with this Team Secret, which has the Marco Polo, has the potential to do a lot of damage, but you only have the Zhang Fei in the front? Is this enough?
It feels like, again, like they are not drafting for team fights. Is Vitality. They don't have much team fights in their lineup. Same with the first game. This game you have to do Leah, slightly more team fight, but again, you got the Kaiser, who kind of wants to just 1 versus 1 against the enemy, or just be the semi tank for his team, but no one else to follow up with. There's almost no stuns on the entire lineup of Vitality, and we've seen this happen in the first game where they couldn't take any fight just because of how oppressive the Lady Zen ultimate was. And this game, Team Secret still has the Lady Zen. They have the Elaine to bolster up the team fight. They've got the Ada for the team fight, and the Zhang Fei as well, one of the best team fight supports in the game, in the hands of Team Secret. So they have all the team fight they need for the side of Team Secret, and we've seen them being able to drag out the game long enough for the team fights to really matter.
Yeah, and Team Vitality, they seem to have, they want to be mobile, they want to be, glass cannon-ish and just blow people up. But man, when those long, prolonged fights happen that Team Secret are really going to want, especially with that lineup, I feel like Team Vitality have to play this one perfectly. You make a single mistake and the game is pretty much over, because there's no way you catch up, especially against this lineup of Team Secret here.
Yeah, absolutely. Not with your heroes, not with Fang, not with the Shangguan. Anytime you fall behind by 1,000 gold, you know that net worth is gonna double and triple, become more exponential as the game goes by without you getting multiple kills. So let's see if Vitality is able to make any adjustments in their gameplay, play a bit faster for game number 2, or will we see Team Secret go off to match point this early on?
Okay. Well, speaking of matches, this is going to be the first match of the day. Game 2, of course. Can Team Vitality bounce back? TNX, I think, actually got the steal He's going to take that one out. And in the bottom lane, Soon and Shanks just getting scurried away. But talk to me a little bit about this Zhang Fei here.
Yeah, Zhang Fei is a very strong team fight support. He doesn't provide a lot in the first few minutes of the game. He only really just shields, a little bit of knockback. But how most teams are playing the Zhang Fei is really as an aggressive support, invading the jungle with your own jungle. You know, just really starving out your opponent's jungle, giving tempo to your team, information as well. Because he's such a tanky and also mobile hero that he can really just go on his own into enemy territory and still feel safe enough that he knows that he's going to be able to back off.
Yeah, actually, I'm a roamer. I just spam Zhang Fei myself. I just love the hero. I think that there's just so much potential outplay with him. He has a lot of mobility, and plus, that ult just catches people off guard. You're like, hey, well, he's very low, and then all of a sudden he turns around and he just like kills you. And it's just an interesting hero, a great hero design, I would say. But of course, if we're talking about the junglers here from CT Boy and TNX, both of them having this smite here, being able to just kind of do a lot of damage to a monster, very important. And of course, you do have a bit of a stun with it, so the potential of a steal is going to be on pretty much the junglers here, and that's why it's so important for them.
Yeah, definitely, and that's also why we see, a lot of times the Zhang Fei more often than not pick up the smite for this exact reason. You're going to invade the jungle, you want to be fast, so you just double smite the mobs and get out. TNX dropping down very low though. He is almost dead. He does fall. Highland gets the first kill. That's going to bode well for the Shangguan because the recipe for success on this hero is 3 kills in 8 minutes. And in the previous game, he sort of had it stolen from him, but looks like he's going for more. But for the side of TCT, they're able to back off.
Yeah, probably a little too aggressive. I mean, everybody, and they're like, hey, we stole it last time. CT Boy was just like, hey, he sounded the alarm, and he's just like, guys, I need help. And everybody came running to him. This is very different than my ranked games where I say help, and then nobody comes to me, and they probably disconnect on me. Very different side of this Honor of Kings. But okay, Team Secret here down just 1 kill, but they're up in terms of net worth. Is forcing CT Boy to kind of react to TNX's movements. No, but that's not it. Sorry, 90 looks like he's going to get slammed down by Xuan. He'll take this one.
99 to 90. But to go back to your point, for Kaiser, he doesn't really want to join fights early. So he's more than happy to have some downtime so that he can continue on his farm, get to his first 6,000 gold to make him a little bit tankier. But Shangguan in some danger. Highland can use the ultimate to get out of there. Looks like he might be able to just in time. The Zhang Fei ultimate knocks her even further back. So Highland's going to be able to escape from all of that. Drops the second ultimate after the Dalia, refreshes it. So all is good in the world here for Vitality. They don't lose anything, and they got the Zhang Fei ultimate to be used out of there. So that means there's no ultimate from the support in this bottom fight, and they might look to take one for themselves.
Yeah, they're going to try to take the Tyrant here, and it looks like they're going to take this one. TNX will secure yet another one. Again, using that smite, very important for him to do so. But I just want to kind of comment on Yuhan's, which is the unbridled outburst where he pushed away Highland. As a Zhang Fei spammer myself, I have done that many a times. I feel like I am an Honor Pro player myself.
Mid lane, Highland in trouble. Arthur will be able to finish him off. TNX off to a good start as well. Getting the kill, might be getting a second one. The block was not enough. Rotations from CT Boy coming in was a bit late because he was more focused on getting the Overlord. Not the most important objective this early on, but the goal is still go for them. But the trade-off was they lose their mid lane.
Yeah, and that's going to be a pretty sizable gap at this point, right? Highland, again, you need to, what was it? The 3 kills at 8 minutes. We're already almost at the 5-minute mark, and I think he only has a single kill. He's definitely behind, and that's going to put him back even further. But look at this invade. Team Secret, not afraid. They're going to be super aggressive, trying to steal as much as possible. The Invincible Warrior has been committed. The Ghost Ship has been used just to kind of push him back and to dive him back. Now Highland has to use the finishing stroke in defense, but he's stuck in the tower. Okay, in the cave, excuse me. But he dashes over the wall. He's gonna be fine. And it looks like Team Vitality are looking to just back off at this point.
Highland has to thank his lucky stars that they did manage to pick up the Dalia for himself. Getting a second ultimate got him out in case they were continuing to chase. But still, a lot of utility being forced out here from Vitality, and Team Secret is still very healthy. They want to pressure this bottom tier 1 tower. Sun's already doing so much damage towards Dalia, but no one else to back them up in this push, and they're gonna back off.
Yeah, and while TNX did have that death early, he's still a level above. Okay, CT Boy just hit level 9, so he's going to catch up to him. And it looks like TNX going to be pushed away with the Ode. But again, the TNX, you know, his presence has been felt even in, obviously, in Game 1. You're definitely feeling it in Game 2 as well. He's just putting a lot of pressure throughout all of the different lanes.
Yeah, he's playing this Arthur very well, knowing that he's strong early game, playing aggressive, opening up the jungle, looking for kills, and that's been able to keep Team Secret in the lead for now. But here comes TNX, trying to finish off 90. 90 able to back off and flash away to safety. A couple of common skills being utilized there, but no one is falling from that. Team Secret's gonna back off for now.
Back off, and Chuan will look to go for the meteor kill. He actually misses, and now he has to death at sunset just to keep himself alive, just to hide the shame of missing that meteor kill. But it looks like the Crimson Golem has been taken here. City Boy has used his Invisible Warrior. He's still up in front, and he's going to get shot down by the Resplendent Revolver, but I think Team Secret will get away with this.
Yep, nothing that Vitality can really do. They don't have any stuns. They can't stop anyone from backing off. And again, the jungle has been constantly pressured by the side of Team Secret that, you know, CT Boy's suffering. He doesn't have his blue buff, he doesn't have his red buff at the moment. He's going to go for the blue buff right after this, which gives Team Secret an opening. They know that, you know, Kaiser's going to be in the jungle, so they can pressure bottom or even pressure mid while he tries and get that.
Okay, but the net worth lead is only about 1k. It's not the end of the world. Unbridled Outburst going to be committed here. TNX goes for the ghost ship, but he actually has to back away. The Blade Storm will zone everybody away. Now, Team Vitality down about 1k, and yet they're the only ones that have taken a tower in this game. Like, so they're still kind of in it, if you know what I mean?
Yep. 1,000 net worth lead at this point isn't insurmountable, isn't huge. It's half an item away from everyone else, but here a lane going towards the backline, trying to finish off Highland. Highland in some trouble. Can he pop the ultimate in time? Looks like he will not. He will fall. Xuan will be the one to pick up the kill, but have they overextended? No, they have not. CT Boy will fall as well, so it's a 3 versus 5 fight in towards the mid, and we might see Team Secret getting the first tower of their own themselves.
Okay, Xuan here just kind of flexing. I mean, playing really well, hitting the back line, just cutting off the angle of retreat. And Highland not able to finishing stroke away, but okay. Oh my gosh, he flashes away soon. Does have the shield from the Leaping Savior. Benji's on the other side. He's not going to go for this one, but that was actually pretty close for Sun.
Yeah, it was a close call. I mean, Team Secret has been invading this this Might Golem again and again. Has been able to get it every single time. Team Vitality tried to punish them for that move, but again, Team Secret able to get away with highway robbery, and that also allows Xuan to push out the top lane. Seeing 4 heroes in the bottom already, he knows that, hey, I can push out this top, not be in any danger whatsoever, and potentially get that top tier 1 tower.
Okay, looks like they're going to start the Overlord here. TNX will start this one. They do have the portal play from Zwan, who's going to be in the bottom lane. Will show. It looks like, oh, Highland gets the steal. Okay, we'll take that.
That's good for the current situation of Vitality. They get to slow things down a little bit. Now they have additional damage from the buff, and they might look to take a fight over here. Everyone's still healthy. CT Boy got the blue buff, arguably the more important buff for the Kaiser, and they might try and get something to get themselves back into this game.
Yeah, they're going to need a little bit more of those. Just a couple more steals and they're back in it. Nighty's going to hide in the bushes. Team Secret, on the other hand, are going to look to just push the top lane. Oh, no, okay. Oh, Nighty trying to dodge away. He flashes just to get himself back to safety, but Sun will continue to push the top lane.
Nothing much they can do about the Marco Polo, not with the main, especially not with this current lead for now, so they're going to be happy to back off and defend. A more important tower is that mid tower, because it opens up the rotations towards both the Tyrant and the Overlord. By the bottom fight, again, all circulating around this Rig Golem.
Yeah, the Forbidden Domain just providing a little bit of zoning, and Shanks is going to be the first to fall. He's been sniped in, and it looks like Highland trying to run, but Benji's going to be killed as well. It's a 2 for nothing, and they're trying to kill Xuan. Not able to do so. He gets the shield from the Leaping Savior, keeping him alive. Nighty wants him. Xuan, gets him with a meteor kill, knocks him up, and takes down Nighty as well. It's a 3 for nothing, and it looks like they're going to capitalize and turn this into a Tyrant kill as well. Really well played by Team Secret.
Yeah, really good fight coming out of there. They get even more jungle objectives. CT Boy continues to suffer, only getting half the buffs at all times. So Team Secret's 4,000 net worth lead almost at this point. And it's reaching that point, you know, where Team Secret is at their best, where they are the most aggressive, where they're the strongest with their power spike and vitality. They don't have the items to fight back for now.
Yeah, no real chance. This is very difficult. Anytime Team Secret get a lead, they just put like their foot down, so to speak. And the Ghost Ship is just locking him in. Yes, he's the invincible warrior, but okay, he will use that just to keep himself alive. And CT Boy, again, a level behind TNX, hasn't really had too much success thus far.
Yeah, he's having a terrible game. I mean, 5,500 net worth in 11 minutes as the jungle is not a good spot. And for Kaiser, if you don't have any items, you're not really that tanky. You're relying on your invincible warrior to try and survive, but it's not enough as the game goes on. Shang's dropping down very low, gets solo killed there by TNX, and they're gonna try and go for more. We do see TNX knocking one back. Highland trying to use the ultimate, not gonna get it in time. Double kill towards the side of the Ada, and they're gonna push out towards the top lane. Crit Wave is already coming in. They're gonna get another kill on towards Benji, and this is going to be a free tower to pick up there by Team Secret. The question is now, are they gonna try and finish this game off right here and now, or would they make the safer move and back off?
Nah, I mean, with 3 down, you have to go for this one. It's going to be one last hurrah, trying to defend. Nighty solo. He's going to be the one to fall, and it's going to be a team wipe. And Ace goes the way of Team Secret. They're just going to wait for the next minion waves. They're going to close this game out. It looks like they've got this in full control. They're going to take down the base, and it looks like Team Secret will take game 2.
So fast. The tempo is just so fast for Team Secret. Give them an inch, they'll take a mile. They'll take your tier 3 and they'll take your crystal on the same breath. So